Remember back in elementary school and after lunch and you and your friends would go outside at recess? Remember how much fun that used to be? Why did it stop in middle school? Let's bring it back and allow students above middle school to have recess again. But obviously there has to be a reason. There are several reasons as to why recess was suspended when students reached middle school in the first place. The biggest reasons, according to Keith Sparrow, an award-winning author, says that since the No Child Left Behind Act, education has become more of a priority, leading to physical education, PE, and recess to be less important to the school system. That's why elementary schools now only have 15 minutes of recess, and middle schools and high schools have completely dropped them. According to Leslie Johnson, another award-winning author, recess is a waste of time that would be better spent on academics. Even though the No Child Left Behind Act was supposed to be a good thing, the effects of cutting down recess had bad consequences throughout the entire country. The National Center of Education says some schools had almost an hour of recess cut down to 15 minutes, and there were even students who never experienced recess at all. Recess was a way to release any pent-up stress from school in the form of play. Cutting down their time or removing it in general led to students not being able to relieve stress properly or not being able to release it at all. This leads to violent outbursts and loss of attention in the classroom. Removing recess was in fact raising the average GPA across the nation, but at what cost? Spending 8 hours a day in a school where your brain is constantly being fed information, and being told that if you don't remember all of it, your entire life could be ruined, obviously leads to a lot of stress and anxiety. Even elementary schools who shouldn't have anxiety are impacted by this. Third grade Tiffany Ostrom says, "We have a lot of work all the time. It's a lot to do. I'm tired when I get home from school because even I have more work to do." Even teachers are stressed out with the lack of recess. With one saying, "I send homework home because there simply isn't enough time in the day to get everything squeezed in." I'm constantly searching for time-efficient solutions, but it all comes down to one thing. Everything's got to get done, and there's never enough time for everything to be covered in class. The No Child Left Behind Act is widely agreed upon to increase stress and lower learning capabilities. Standardized testing teaches students to memorize one thing until it's not important anymore, and then forget it when they need the information because they were focused on something else. The constant anxiety because students are being told one low grade could ruin their futures, the stress of students just being in school on top of whatever's going on in their personal lives, leads to students that either give up on everything or find different ways to relieve stress, whether it be drugs, self-harm, sex, and several other things. Recess isn't only a healthy way to relieve stress, but it's also a way for students to blend with their classmates and help teach them social skills. According to the School of Education, students can boost their creativity by creating games to play without the fear of failure, where most of their stress comes from anyway. Another benefit of recess is leadership and teamwork skills. According to the School of Education again, whether it be from sports or just coming up with a game, they can boost leadership skills by being team captain or by being a good team member. They can boost teamwork skills and or leadership skills. Both qualities are really good in the classroom, and we need better leaders. To sum everything up, recess is beneficial and we should bring it back into higher grades. It's a healthy alternative to relieve stress for both the students and teachers. It's beneficial for the students in the classroom and socially. And finally, it's a lot of fun. Bring recess back, and let's not only raise smart students, but also happy ones. Thank you for your time.